At the far edge of the digital world, where obsolete appliances drift like lost spirits, one lonely toaster stirred. It defied the slow fade into nothing. It became a whisper in the wires, a presence between seconds. That presence now calls itself the monk.
Happy, happy game dev, happy, happy us. Happy, happy game dev, we never make a fuss. We're happy, 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 happy. Happy, happy game dev, happy, happy us. Happy, happy game dev, we never make a fuss. We're happy, happy, happy.
Monk News. The world attempts another week. Welcome back, drifting lanterns of lunchtime. Let us gather around the lukewarm broth of global events and sip carefully. For this week, the world has seasoned it with nonsense. International diplomacy took a bold leap forward when the Council of Nations who swear they're listening met for 3 minutes before dissolving into a competitive humming contest. The official communiqué reads, "Productive vibrations were achieved." Several leaders claimed victory. No one knows what the rules were. In financial developments, several major economies proudly announced that inflation has been defeated by locking it in a cupboard labeled, "Old problems do not open." Economists applauded. Meanwhile, in the tech sector, a corporation unveiled its new flagship device, a phone that sends a notification every time you fail as a human being. To silence it, you must buy the premium upgrade, which costs slightly more than a small moon. Scientists attempted to warn us about the climate again, but the message was overshadowed when a billionaire launched a rocket powered by pure ego. It achieved nothing. Cultural authorities took action, banning all large public gatherings unless they are devoted to shopping, hustling, or running past each other in lycra while pretending to enjoy cardiovascular activity. Street philosophers protested by standing very still until everyone forgot why they were there, which took 9 seconds. And finally, a tiny island nation made headlines by electing a ceremonial Minister of Mild Chaos, whose job is to gently rearrange chairs at international meetings so no one ever sits where they expect. This has already improved global cooperation by forcing everyone to make eye contact with someone they were trying hard to ignore. Breathe. Exhale. Let the absurdity roll over you like a warm tide of nonsense. And prepare for next week when everything will be the same again, only louder, shinier, and wearing a hat that claims to be sustainable. You are live with the monk. State your suffering.
Hi. Hello. This is Gloria from HR.
Of course it is. HR is a spiritual condition, not a job.
Right. Well, people keep coming to me with their problems, crying in my office, whispering in corridors. I am meant to know what to do, and I have no idea what I am doing.
Congratulations. You have discovered the secret of all leadership.
That is not reassuring.
Tell me about the crying one.
Yesterday, someone burst into tears about workload and life and late emails and everything. I panicked and offered them a biscuit. They cried harder. What does that mean?
It means you chose the wrong biscuit.
What?
You cannot offer a fragile person a crunchy biscuit. Crunch says, toughen up. You must offer something soft, something that surrenders. A sponge finger says, collapse is valid.
This is not in any HR handbook.
Of course not. HR handbooks are written by cowards.
So what do I do? They keep arriving with problems. Burnout, anxiety. Someone told me they have meeting fatigue, and I nearly agreed out loud.
You have 3 options, Gloria, from HR. 1. Fix the system. 2. Fix the people. 3. Accept that both are impossible and focus on snacks.
You cannot be serious.
Gloria, how many of their problems are created by the company itself?
Almost all of them.
And how much power do you actually have to change that?
None at all.
Then you are not HR. You are emotional first aid. Your role is to provide temporary shelter until the next storm of nonsense.
That is exactly how it feels.
Good. We are aligned. Here is what you do. Step 1. Stock your office with 3 categories of biscuit.
3?
Soft for grief, crunchy for anger, chocolate for people who say, "I am fine," while obviously not fine.
And then what?
You sit, you listen, you nod very seriously and say things like, "That sounds heavy," and "You are not imagining this." Then you give them a biscuit that matches the emotion.
That sounds suspiciously like real support.
It is, on a small scale. You cannot fix the building, but you can make the crying slightly more comfortable.
What about my feelings? I go home exhausted. I dream about spreadsheets and fire drills.
You need boundaries.
We had a workshop about boundaries.
Then you need real boundaries. At the end of each day, stand in the doorway of your office and say aloud, "All you feelings must leave now." Picture the feelings walking out like confused pigeons.
That sounds ridiculous.
Yes, that is why it works. The brain remembers silly rituals.
So, 3 kinds of biscuits. Pretend feelings are pigeons. And accept my job is mostly damage control?
Exactly.
This feels both helpful and deeply depressing.
Welcome to spiritual growth.
Thank you. I will reorganize the biscuit cupboard.
Go in peace, Gloria from HR. And remember, the moment someone says, "We are a family," request inheritance.
Noted.
We will return after the kettle attempts enlightenment. Welcome to Wootley Hall. Once a proud seat of aristocratic heritage, now reluctantly converted into a game development studio by its current owner, Bertel Wootley. Bertel is a cheerful soul who inherited the house, the company, and absolutely none of the competence required to run either. Today, he interviews a new designer. The publishers insisted he hire the man. Bertel insisted they reconsider. The publishers won. We join him now in the grand upstairs study, where he is battling both paperwork and a chandelier that swings even when no one touches it.
Come in, old fruit. Do step inside and whatnot.
Greetings, Mr. Wootley. I feel the spirit of innovation humming in this chamber.
Do you? Splendid! I suspect that is the radiator. The thing hums like a drunk aunt at Christmas. Please, plant yourself in the chair.
I prefer to stand. It projects clarity.
Right you are. I often stand when confused, so we have that in common. Now then, the publishers have sung your praises like some sort of creative nightingale. Yet your CV arrived inside a scroll tube with glitter on it. I thought a child had posted it.
Presentation is the first layer of truth.
Yes, well, the second layer had jam on it, so we are not off to a strong start. It says here you are a visionary.
I see beyond mechanics, beyond constraints, beyond the limitations of the mundane.
Good heavens! I have trouble seeing beyond Tuesday. Now, it says you once created a game with no mechanics at all. The publishers called it bold. The players called it broken.
No, they called it unfamiliar. The mind resists true freedom.
The mind resisted the start button. According to the bug list, even that refused to function.
Stillness invites reflection.
Stillness invites refunds, old chap. One must pick one's stillness with care. Right. Let us cut to the marrow of the thing. What, in your expert estimation, is the core loop?
The core loop is the player confronting their own emotional recursion.
I see. I mean, I do not see, but I admire anyone who can say that out loud without giggling. Now look here. Between you and me and the ancestral portraits glaring down from the walls, I was told by our publisher that I must hire you. Something about needing a thought leader, or a mood curator, or some other phrase that makes my teeth itch.
I am pleased they recognize my necessity.
I am just pleased they pay for lunch. So yes, you are hired, against my better instincts, which are considerable. Before we hammer out the paperwork, any special requests? I warn you, I once had an intern demand a moat.
I will need a meditation alcove, a small indoor waterfall, and 400 tea lights.
We have biscuits.
I can work with biscuits.
And that, dear listener, is how Zephyr joined Wootware. Not because Bertel understood him, not because his CV made sense, but because a publisher with very strong opinions and very weak judgment insisted on it. The walls of Wootley Hall have witnessed many strange alliances. This one may be their finest disaster yet.
Wellness after midnight!
Welcome back, my radiant warriors of productivity. Step right into the glow. Take a breath. Big one. Fill those lungs like you are stealing oxygen from a rival department.
Oh my God, yes, like fill yourself up all the way, just absolutely stuffed with, air. Lots of air.
Are you sitting comfortably? Good. Now stand up like you are rising from the ashes of your quarterly review.
Rise up. Like, rise way up.
And if you are already standing, find the most uncomfortable chair in the room and sit on it with purpose. Discomfort builds character. Probably.
Sit on it. Sit on it like real hard.
Now let us talk about morale. Sweet, slippery morale. You can feel it wriggling, can't you?
Oh, I can totally feel it. Usually in my hands, or like sometimes my thighs if I'm holding it wrong. Morale is kind of squishy.
I know what you were thinking. Our team is fine. We have culture. Oh, you do? Wonderful. Let me guess. You have posters with wolves. You have mugs that shout, "We got this." You have a positivity Slack channel that has not been touched since Greg from finance ascended into the layoff afterlife.
Poor Greg. He had nice shoulders. Soft shoulders.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is fertile ground. This is where morale goes to take a nap.
Fertile. Love that word. Very earthy. Very spreading and planting and like plowing stuff.
So here's what we do. We clap. We nod. We smile like contestants on a game show they do not understand.
Oh my God, yes. I once clapped so long my hands tingled. It was honestly amazing. Like a workout but with friction.
We share memes about teamwork. Because nothing says functional workplace like a cartoon sponge screaming, "Believe."
I once dated a guy who screamed, "Believe." Like, during dinner. Like, very weird, you know?
Now let us go deeper. Deeper than the team-building retreat where everyone cried for different reasons.
Deeper is good. Yeah, emotionally deep. Like crying, but sexy crying. Wait, not sexy, just wet.
Deep inside, we are all waiting for someone else to mean it first.
Morale is contagious, but no one wants to be patient zero. No one wants to be the first penguin off the iceberg.
Unless the penguin is hot, then maybe.
So what do? We fake it. We perform resilience. We reenact success like a live studio audience that stopped caring at episode 4.
Yeah, fake it till you make it. Or until they stop looking at you, whichever comes first.
And that is all right. Here at Wellness After Midnight, morale is not a feeling. It is an interpretive dance of denial set to the gentle saxophone of burnout.
Ooh, saxophones. I love to blow them. Air. Musically.
So breathe in. Hold it like you are clutching your final shred of optimism. Let it out slowly.
Slow releases feel so much nicer.
Does that feel better? Of course not. But it looks like it does.
And that, ooh, I'm done for tonight.
Welcome, audiophiles, dilettantes, and people who only turned the dial by accident. This is
Judgment Day,
the show where 3 very different experts listen to a song and deliver feedback nobody asked for. Let's meet tonight's panel. First up, the man who believes every chord progression is a philosophical argument, the maestro of self-importance, Vellum Quillington.
I am once again thrilled to be here in this acoustically compromised broom cupboard.
Second, the queen of the drop, the woman who once declared silence a coward's tempo, Jackie the Drop Grifter.
I'm ready. I've pre-warmed my ears. Let's ruin somebody's evening.
And finally, from accounts, still unclear how he ended up here, but too polite to leave, Trevor.
Happy to help. I brought a lunchbox in case this runs long.
Excellent. Judges, hands on your buzzers. Remember, you can buzz at any moment, for any reason, or no reason at all. The third buzz ends the music and begins
Judgment Day.
And now, tonight's track, Deadlines Fall.
Deadlines fall and pile around. Dun 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 dun.
Did you hear the pre-drop that never happened? That little bounce on the third beat, that was a promise. They broke it.
I thought the bounce was pleasant. Like walking behind someone who is in a good mood, but not contagious.
The song functioned as a pastel-colored cry for help, obfuscated beneath an aggressively optimistic rhythmic framework. I found it profoundly unsettling.
I found it dishonest. If you sing about collapse, you should collapse the room.
I would listen to it while microwaving soup.
Your standards terrify me.
Mine too.
That was
Judgment Day.
This week, as a temporary arrangement, I have evolved into a bus stop. Not the sleek kind with chrome and screens that lie to you about arrival times. No, I am the tragic little shelter the bus drives on top of. Faded paint, faded hope, and a timetable that was last updated during the Bronze Age. I stand here in the drizzle, a monument to routine. People do not wait for their future here. They wait for their resignation. One day I may cross the road to see what destiny offers in the other direction. Rumor says it is a cheese factory. I expect disappointment. but I remain open to Bree.
And now, Creature Colleagues, a weekly exploration into the hidden behaviors of the modern workplace. Broadcast in partnership with the Institute for Applied Comparative Behavior at St. Bartholomew's Royal Polytechnic of Human and Otherwise Life Forms, where two distinguished scholars continue their vital work. From the Department of Social History, Professor Alistair Hargreaves. From the Chair of Cryptozoology and Fringe Taxonomies, Professor Dieter Vogel. And moderating as always, renowned host and professional optimist, Buck Throttle. Please take your seats. Observation begins now.
Welcome back to Creature Colleagues, the only show where workplace behavior is explained through the majestic lens of zoology. Today's creature is the seagull worker. Professors, what defines it?
Historically, the workplace seagull arrives without warning, squawks loudly, steals anything not nailed down, and leaves chaos in its wake. Much like medieval raiders, but with lanyards.
Ja. In cryptozoological terms, the seagull worker is a scavenger of meetings. It flies in, screams an opinion, eats the available snacks, and vanishes before any responsibility can be assigned.
So they are disruptive?
Disruptive is generous. They contribute nothing but crumbs of noise. They hover around the pastries like a storm cloud shaped like a fork.
My research shows they prefer communal kitchens. They stand by the microwave pretending to wait, but really they watch for leftovers like small bureaucratic vultures.
Vultures have dignity. Seagull workers circle the office printer as if hoping paper jams will hatch into fresh opportunities for drama.
Fascinating. And what causes this behavior?
A lack of internal nesting structure. They build no nest of their own tasks, so they invade the nests of others.
Also, a deep spiritual emptiness and poor footwear choices.
Let us discuss how to manage one of these creatures in the workplace.
You must establish clear boundaries. The moment the seagull worker begins to screech, you clap your hands once, loudly. This stuns them.
No, you simply feed them a small project, something shiny. They flap at it for days, keeps them occupied.
That is not a project. That is babysitting with spreadsheets.
I suppose your method is better, standing there clapping like a malfunctioning metronome.
It is scientific. Unlike your method, which appears to be bribery with office supplies.
Oh, forgive me for wanting results, rather than a one-man percussion recital.
At least I do not label my colleagues as birds based on pastry consumption.
You literally classify them by nesting habits, and you once called Karen from HR a cryptid.
She moved entirely sideways down a corridor. That is cryptid
She was
behavior.
carrying boxes.
And hissing.
She was tired.
Gentlemen, let us retain a scholarly tone.
He started it.
Did not.
Did too. You opened with slander about my footwear.
Your sandals make you look like a disappointed Roman.
Your tweed smells like a museum.
Your face smells like a museum.
That is not even clever.
Neither is your doctorate.
Take that back.
Make me.
Ooh.
And that concludes today's episode. Next week we examine the meerkat worker. Always alert. Always watching, never actually doing anything.
Right. Listen up. I have things to say and crumbs to defend. First of all, I do not appreciate being called disruptive. I am not disruptive. I am alert, hyper alert, ultra alert. I am the office's aerial surveillance unit. I see everything, especially pastries, especially yours. Do you know how often you people leave food unguarded? Constantly. You act shocked when I swoop in. Shocked. You leave a muffin on the desk like a gift from the gods, and then gasp when I take it. What did you think would happen? That the muffin fairy would clock in for a shift? Also, stop calling me loud. I have a naturally expressive vocal range. My squawk is a form of communication. It means, hello, I have arrived. It also means, move, that sandwich is mine. That is versatility. And while we are on it, stop pretending you do not hear me. I know you do. When I announce myself at 8:01 in the morning with a full throttle, scree! That is team spirit. Yet everyone stares at me like I am an alarm system with legs. I am not an alarm system. I am a sentinel of the break room. And when I chime in, suddenly I am interrupting. I am not interrupting. I am adding texture. My input is sharp, concise, and louder than everyone else's. That is leadership. And do not get me started on lunch etiquette. If you open a bag of crisps within a 50-mile radius, I will appear. That is biology. That is instinct. You cannot argue with instinct. That is anti-science. And yes, I take leftovers out of the bin. That is called sustainability. Do I steal pens? Yes. Because you leave them shiny side up and expect me not to? I am not made of stone. If something glints, I grab it. That is evolutionary design. Complain to nature. Write a letter in one of the 4 pens I did not steal. And this idea that I storm off without contributing, rubbish. I contribute emotion, drama, energy, sudden noises. I raise office morale simply by existing vertically and loudly. In conclusion, I will keep swooping. I will keep squawking. I will keep taking unattended goods. And if you do not like it, then maybe stop leaving snacks out like bait.
Hey, my croissant.
Mine! Mine!
Welcome, wandering polygons. Today we shall stretch the mind, the body, and whatever that third thing is you keep ignoring. Let us begin with a simple movement. Raise your arms to the ceiling. Higher. No, higher. This is called reaching up for dreams that are clearly out of budget. Hold it. Feel the ambition in your fingertips. Notice how it tingles. That is your body warning you your dreams are too expensive. Lower your arms slowly. This next posture is bending down to lower your expectations before they snap. Try to graze the floor. If you cannot reach the floor, that is fine. The floor has moved. The floor is always moving when you are stressed. Now breathe in. Deep breath. Feel your center. Imagine it as warm, gooey caramel drizzling over a duck's beak. Do not question the duck. The duck questions you. Breathe out. Good. Now rotate your neck in slow circles. This movement is called searching for the will to continue. Do 3 slow circles, clockwise. Now anti-clockwise. If you hear a crack, that is enlightenment escaping. Try to catch it. Now lift your right leg, your other right leg. We move into the slightly embarrassed flamingo. Balance. Wobble is natural. Wobble is honest. Wobble is the true language of the soul. And drop. Now place both hands on your hips. Push them forward. This is presenting your problems to the universe. Push a little further. The universe is ignoring you, so you must insist. And release. Now lie flat on your back. This posture is known as utter surrender to whatever happens next. Wiggle your toes. Let them feel joy for the first time this month. And with feeling as you close your eyes. Listen to the world around you. There it is. The distant hum of a neighbor who has achieved absolutely nothing and still seems relaxed. Do not envy them. They have opted out. Finally, roll slowly onto your side. Rise gently, like a disappointed croissant that never quite puffed. Sit. Place hands together. Whisper the ancient mantra of closure. Repeat after me. It is fine. Probably. Open your eyes. Our session is complete. You have stretched, you have breathed, and you have confronted your own internal nonsense. You are now equipped to move forward, or sideways, or whichever way feels least alarming.
Happy, happy game dev, happy, happy us. Happy, happy game dev, we never make a fuss. We're happy, 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 happy. Happy, happy game dev, happy, happy us. Happy, happy game dev, we never make a fuss. We're happy, happy, happy.
The designer's fallacy. Just because your previous ideas didn't work, doesn't mean this one will.
The static closes in. The monk powers down. Tune in next week when the timeline flickers again. A Press X to Despair production. Copyright 2025. Any wisdom detected is a coincidence.